Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Critical Weight Theory. And in this episode, the podcast might as well be called Deep Cuts and Detours, because we're going off the beaten path to explore an album that doesn't always get the spotlight, but definitely deserves a second listen. So today I'm talking about Zero Population Growth, Bliss Out Volume 15 by Lilies. Yep, that's a mouthful, but trust me, there's something interesting going on with this album, and you might want to check it out. The album was released in 1999 as part of Darla Records' Bliss Out series, which, as the name suggests, got into dreamy ambient and often electronic territory. But what makes this one stand out is that it's by Lilies, a band known for constantly reinventing themselves. Frontman Kurt Heasley basically treats every album like a chance to explore some different musical identity. And this time, apparently, he went in a krautrock type of direction. Krautrockish electronica, to be more specific. There's something synthy and mellow about the vibe here. Heasley teamed up with producer Trevor Campman, who might be known as Holland, and Archie Moore, formerly of Velocity Girl and the Heartworms, and together they crafted a six-track journey that's heavy on mood, minimalism, and texture. So the track list, here are the track titles. There's The Escape, The Law, Windows, You Win, Sharper Laws, and Back Again. Now, reaction to this album was mixed. Pitchfork actually loved it, giving it an 8.9 out of 10, which is, obviously pretty good, and saying it was, quote, like syrup being poured from one of those fish shaped pitchers. It's like diving into a swimming pool filled with new crispy M&Ms. So take that how you will. It's slightly poetic, it's strange, it obviously refers to candy, and it's probably a compliment. All Music, on the other hand, was not feeling it as well. They gave it just 1.5 stars and dismissed it as six tracks of burbling, pop oriented electronics. Which, okay, is maybe technically accurate, but it might be a little bit more harsh than needed, because for me it's just something that's a vibe. This album, it's not trying to be a game changer, at least I don't think. It's not OK Computer, and it's not trying to be, as far as I can tell. Like I said, it's more about a vibe. It's great for background listening, like if you're studying, winding down after a long day, or I'm just gonna say it, maybe if you want to catch some Z's, or if you're in a social atmosphere, a social setting, maybe you just want something that won't interrupt your thoughts that much. And more than anything, Zero Population Growth shows Heasley's ability to adapt and experiment. You get some minimalist melodic trance filtered through a lo fi indie lens. It's not going to be for everyone, but if you're into krautrock, some ambient electronica, or if you're just curious about how far Lilies could stretch their sound, this one might be worth a spin. So go ahead and check it out. This is as much a quick recommendation as a review, and I'm not going to promise anything earth-shattering, but it's worth checking out. So that's it for today's detour. Let me know what you think of the album. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Is it just so-so? Are you confused by that fish pitcher and M&M's metaphor? Hit me up. And if you're digging these deep dives, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and share with your fellow music nerds as I look into a lot of relatively obscure corners of the music world. I like to tackle all different genres, even though, yes, I'm more of a rock guy. I sometimes listen to, a variety of stuff just to keep things interesting, to have different vibes in my ears and in my mind. And until next time, keep your ears open and your playlists weird and varied.